It just looks cool. One day I got peace with my friends and I was walking
In my work
down the
short
street
term
and
luster
I
of
thought,
memory,
whoa,
the significant
it would be
aesthetic problem
cool
of
to
monumental
highlight the
studies and the
icons of
typology of monuments in the
Yes, I think
history
it's
of
obvious
culture
to
is
anyone
examined.
with half a brain.
Analyzing
It looks
various approaches to the
awesome.
individual
It looks
selection
so
of cultural
natural. I do not
monuments as the most
understand why
important
no one
component
has
of the
done it
cultural
before.
heritage,
They
I
wish it,
manifest
they
the future
like it,
of the
they
problems
point
of
fingers
dialogue and at the
forth.
same time
This is
mythologize
all
the collectively
cool.
historical
Looks pretty
impulse of the
fucking
local
awesome.
league.
I don't know how I came up with it and what it means, but
I
the
open the
gallery
space
asked
for
me to
dialogue
create a
between two
project and
ethical
said that
poles,
they
such
have
as
a limited
male
budget.
chauvinism and female
Well,
nature,
I came up with it. I
objectivization
bought
of feminine and
meat,
victimization of
we
naturally
finally meet some
masculine, the
normal
declaration
people.
of unconscious
I'm pleased
impulses
with
in the
this
context of
opportunity
modern
provided
consumerism
by
society
gallery.
reveals a
Although
panorama
they
of
run
problems
out
and
of
allows
budget,
us to
but
further
I
move
got
to the
out as
horizon
best
line of
as I
pluralism in
could.
order to
I put the
ultimately
panties on
synthesize
meat.
many
In my
independent
opinion,
and
it
irreducible
turned
to
out
each
quite
other
well.
principles.
Dearest mother of mine, tell me
In my work
why
Son
you
of the
don't
Mother,
sleep,
I explore the problems of the lack of
why
a single
you
ethical
hold me
system of views of
together,
ancestors and
and the
offspring.
stars up
As a result of
above.
prolonged postpartum
Did you
depression,
know
the
I
mother has a
was
sleep deficit and general
leaving?
malaise, which
Tell me
leads her to
why
the
was
outskirts
it,
of the
why
village
you
as a
were
symbol of modern
grieving?
society in order to
Was
reunite
the
herself
glow
and her
that you
child with nature as a
gave
universal form of
a
identical
sign of
emptiness.
your love?
The presence
Did
of
you
sounds in
know
this
I was
performative practice symbolizes the revival
Tell
of the
me
void
why
form of
was
the
that,
natural
why you
beginning
were
and at the same time
grieving?
contradicts
Was
emptiness,
the
which
glow
again
that
and
you
again raises
gave
questions
me
of the significance of
goodbye and a
emptiness in
sign
modern
of your
consumer
love?
society.
It's my next word called slap because I've been blind all this time, like a mouse blind in the dark. In this territory Christianity me not understand. They say one hand place, no one cheek, slap other place. Me not understand what is going on, but I found for myself a new religion, Islam, and God in it, Allah. Allahu Akbar.
I called my last work an accident. What do we know about accident? Accidents happen. They are random. They lead us to uncertain consequences. At the same time, this work itself shows us that accidents are not accidental. It becomes clear that death is not a binary phenomenon, but a constantly changing function. To what extent is it possible to consider you at this moment alive in the city where you live, in the room where you watch this video? This tension between the designation of symbols of meaning and its true meaning causes in man the question, are we ready for randomness? And can we be ready? And if we can, then who are we? But these questions remain unresolved due to the incompleteness of the work and the finiteness of the description. The work, which is called Blackout, as if makes the symbolic step of the discoverer, moving beyond the well-known facet, where all living things go in at the same time, which they avoid. The life of an individual is temporary, finite, his functionality is limited. But if we cross this line, we gain the ability to create forever, as predicted by the efforts of the collective unconscious.
Life is temporary, art contemporary.